Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and today we are here to try out an insane F1 25 season mod by the guys over at Venturi Studios. So thanks a lot for making this mod. I'll leave a link to this mod down below in the description and a link to their Discord server as well. And as you can see, the main man on screen, Lewis Hamilton, that's exactly who we're going to drive with today, and we're going to do a 25% race around Brazil. Second half of the race, but without further ado, let's head into the race then, as the lights come on, and we've got 5 red lights in Brazil and we are underway. And that was a very slow reaction time and a horrible start for myself. Not really what I needed. Gonna have a look through the inside of a few cars heading through turns 1 and 2. Bit of contact there with one of the Saubers. Of course, Sauber have 2 new drivers. I'm not sure what to call him. As we then head into turn 4, we're going to go up the inside. Kevin Magnussen, but of course, also has 2 new drivers. As we get a very stupid warning there, and we head into the slow section in the middle sector for the first time. We're going to go up the inside of 2 cars there, a Haas and the Williams of Albon. And then we're probably going to look to go up the inside here of the V-Carb of Ricardo, and we do so. That's going to be, of course, the V-Carb of Isaac Hadjar. Not the fastest of starts, but we have gained 7 positions on the alternate tire, which isn't too bad. Let's see what kind of straight line speed we got. I don't think we have great top speed. I think we're using quite high wings here. Although it's not looking too bad, we might actually go for a move here. We're going to commit under braking and go up the inside of the Alpine of Jack Doohan, that would be. And that promotes us up into P12. Next up ahead is Yuki in his V-card, or in his Racing Bulls card. Up the inside we go of Yuki, up to P11 as well. Outbroke myself a bit there, but we managed to get the move done, which is what counts. Next up ahead is the Alpine of Pierre Gasly. And then I think there's a bit of a gap to the next pack of cars. That's going to be important to stay with them for the DRS. Here we go then. We're going to go for the overtake on Gasly, heading on to lap number 5. I'm going to try the outside here. Bit of contact, but we're able to go nice and deep, and we swoop right around the outside of the Alpine. Make a lovely move to put ourselves up into the points. Stroll barely hangs on for DRS, but they're fighting up ahead, which is good. Although the top 3 have absolutely bolted it away, so it's going to be hard to get a podium. We're going to need to have a magnificent soft tire spin, but let's focus on passing these next cars first before we think about a podium. Up the inside of Lance Stroll. Nice and tidy move there, quick work. Making quick work of the Aston Martin. Oh, we've got a yellow flag ahead. I should not have gone for that overtake, but we got a green flag again, so actually I think that was a legal overtake.
Okay,
but we've got my teammate Charles Leclerc out of the race, and he was in the leading train, and I think so was one of the Red Bulls that was now held up. So now it's Lando Norris leading the race out front all by himself. So that's a very, very interesting thing, and probably helps us as well, to be fair, but it's not great that our teammate is out of the race.
Charles has dropped out of the race.
Guessing that's an engine failure. I hope
the pit window.
we don't get an engine failure either. As we're approaching the pit window, probably going to pit around lap 9. Making good progress here, currently in P7. Here we go then. Try to line up. First that will be Kimi Antonelli in Hamilton's car. In the Mercedes, we're going to use our overtake mode. We're going to try around the outside. And we run out of battery, but I think we should be able to get this move done as we swoop around the outside of the rookie, and we do indeed get the move done. As We've now got Russell and Perez fighting in front of us. Can we get past Alonso here? Not really, we just don't have the battery. But Russell has no DRS, so Alonso's gonna try and go around the outside. I'll just try and get the better exit, sneak through, and we make that move stick. And then can we go up the inside of Russell? No, we can't. But we can force him to go defensive, which might enable us to go for a very late dive bomb, and we can get that move done. We slide a bit, we're gonna have to leave some space on the inside, but we get that move done, which puts us up into P4 in this race. So we've made 3 overtakes on this lap already, which is pretty important, as we now got Perez in front of us, who's gonna give us some lovely DRS and hopefully not peel into the pit lane. We're about to find out. Oh, he will, or no, he actually won't. So the soft's lasting pretty long, and we get a nice bit of DRS
In this
to
lap,
recharge
in this lap,
our
push now.
battery here. As our engineer wants us to pit this lap, I think it might be a bit early. I might go 1 lap longer, especially if Perez stays out. Here we go then, we're going to go for a lunge on Perez. We go a bit deep, but we make the move stick. Aggressive move. But sometimes you gotta be aggressive. And we already
Nice work,
find
mate. That
ourselves
brings you up a place.
in the podium paying positions. Although we do have a 4-second gap to the leader, so let's see how we do.
Remember, box this
we can
lap.
close
Keep
it.
an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
I'm gonna go 1 lap longer. I will not pit this lap. Top 2 leaders are pitting, so actually I will pit this lap. I wanna be on the same strategy as the leaders in terms of the time we pit. Let's see if we can nail this turn in and pit stop. Quick stop by Ferrari.
Okay, let's
Softs
go now.
on, and there we go.
That was a fantastic
Clean
stop,
stop.
faster than
Now
we were
we need to try
expecting.
and catch Verstappen and Norris. That's pretty much the only task we have now.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit.
on
We'll receive a
fresh
penalty
softs.
for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Bit of a drift there, but I feel like visually we've gotten closer to Max, which would be very good. And Norris has come out way behind, so he must have gotten held, which is huge for our race. So I think we're net P2 now, and we gained nearly a second on Max, so this has really played into our hands here. We've got a great chance at getting the win in this race. I'm gonna try and close up to Max now on this fresh soft compound. Or actually, never mind. I think Norris was not in the pits, he's exiting the pit lane now. Bit of a mistake on my side. I guess that means you have to push even harder now. Norris isn't that far away, he has lost some time and will have worse tires than us. Although towards the end of the race they will have better tires again, as our softs will eventually drop off. Ideally we get into Max Verstappen's DRS range here, but I think it's just a bit too fast for me to close up this lap. I think we just about missed out. I drained my entire battery, but we missed out, so now we'll lose loads of time on the straight again, which is really not great. Still a new fastest lap for good measure. Because now I don't have battery and he's just gonna pull out the gap again. And he's not that far away from Lando either. I really need to get into his DRS range. That would be vital for both of our races as we run right. Somehow I don't pick up a warning. It's interesting. Hopefully this lap we can close in. Again, missing out by about half a tenth. It's very unfortunate. I hope one lap we can just sneak in. Yeah, the gap's the same again, even a tiny bit bigger. And I have less battery. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get into DRS range unless one of the cars in front makes a mistake. 5 laps to go in this race, but you can see the gap is just extending on the straight. I do not have the straight line speed, and my tires are probably fading away as well. Missed the apex as well, and now we've lost nearly a second on that lap. So yeah, pace won't be enough for the win or P2. I'll try and hold P3, but I think even that might be a very, very
Pace
close
is
fight.
strong, but be
We've got
aware
a
these
2
tyres
second
need to
gap
go the
behind us,
distance.
although they do seem to be fighting behind, which will help us a bit. But I still think even while fighting, they gain so much through DRS, they're going to be able to close up to me before the end of the race. So here we go then. We've got one more sector to go. Perez is just about within our DRS range, but I don't think it'll be enough to catch me up to the line. It's going to be Lando Norris taking the win here in Brazil. Then it's going to be Max Verstappen in P2, and it's going to be Lewis Hamilton from last on the grid, P20, all the way up to
Checkered
P3
flag.
to complete the podium.
Bravi. Forza Ferrari. A difficult weekend for me, but we will come back stronger.
And here he comes. It's all go, go, go for Lando Norris as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
So that was it, and with the Brazilian Grand Prix, me testing out the awesome F1 25 mod for the F1 24 game by Venturi Studios. Thanks so much for the guys for making the mod. As you could see there at the end, it wasn't only the liveries, it's also all the team kit, and I believe potentially garages and so on as well, maybe for career mode and stuff. But that was it with this video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel to support me. And until next time, from me, it's take care and goodbye.